Last week I got a report which happened just under 2 weeks ago, and it was from around this area, this general area I'm in, and it was someone who was out early one morning tending to their horse, and this witness said that she saw a black cat going across the field. So what I'm doing here today is having a loop round the area, going into these fields, and I'm going to see whether I can see any paw prints anywhere. We have had a lot of heavy rain over the weekend, really heavy rain. We've had the storm coming over, and rather than causing any mayhem around here, it's flooded the fields mostly. Behind me is Winter Hill, so you can tell it's within that area of Winter Hill where the cat has been sighted in the past. I'm hoping to interview the witness so she can tell us more about when she saw it and how long she saw it for, and whether anyone else has seen this from that area that she saw it. I'm hoping to get some trail cameras in the farm if I can talk to the farmer and see whether we can pick up anything like that. But as for today, it's more going out there doing a recce of the area before involving anyone else. I'm just walking over this field at the moment. You can see deer running around, which I've startled. I'm looking for a decent path. I don't think there is any paths where I am. Oh, very wet though, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. Yeah, it's a little bit boggy, but it doesn't matter. The reason I've come to this field is because there's all these reeds across here and all behind me, and we've got there's a tree line up there. So I'm going to make my way over to that tree line and just see if there's anything around here. I think it's a bit of a bad idea this, because I've come to a bog, so I'm going to have to go back and go around. As you can see where these reeds are behind me, it goes into a bog. So I'm going to go back and walk round this rather than walking through it, So I did think there was a path here a minute ago, but it could be a bit too dangerous for me to walk in. It's happened that often now where I've walked across some fields like this and I've ended up to my knees, stuck in a little bit of a bog, and I don't want that happening again. I've not got the proper footwear today like I usually put on. There we go, I'm out of that now. So I can see a gate up there, so I'm wondering whether there's a path going over to that gate, but it will still take me into the wooded area. So I will try that. So it's brought me to this field, and there's no public right of way here, so I'm going to have to go back onto the main path around the reservoir and walk a different way. Otherwise I'm going to get stuck in this field with nowhere else to go, because there's nothing else, only this fenced off field, and there's no public right of way that I can actually walk to another path. So it means going back on myself. But at least I've been in the field and I had a look round. And I've not come across anything print wise. I've seen deer prints, but that's about it. I've not seen any form of paw prints, be it dog or cat, or any small thing like a badger or anything like that. So from here I'm unsure of where to go, because in there's too wet. But I am walking down this dry patch at the moment. Saying dry patch, it's a bit of dry grass that's raised up a little bit with the bog on either side. So I'm going to go back on myself and head back the drier way. Maybe stick to paths that have got concrete on. I've come to a bit here where it's all muddy again, so I'm just having a quick look, and there's nothing there, there's no paw marks. But it's worth getting out today and having a look, even though it was just under 2 weeks ago. It's still probably in this area, and it could be within them fields. Finally got through that path onto this field. That was so muddy. It was like walking through a river at one point. It was just pouring down. So I've come onto this field, which isn't much drier. Whew, and the wind is really picking up now that I'm up here. I'm looking for a path. I had to come off at one point to get onto this field, so I'm hoping I can get back on to a path somewhere, and I'm not sure if this is private, but I shouldn't be where I am. I should be somewhere else, but it looks as though I'm coming to a path, so we'll see. I think I should have stayed on a path and stayed within that wood line there, but I've ended up coming onto this field. Otherwise I just would have been slipping back down again. I'll have to have a look at the OS map and see whether this is the right way. If not, there's a fence here I can get over, but it's getting around the mud. Ah, yeah, it is an actual pathway. It's got a public footpath sign on it. That's good. So I'm back on that path anyway. Well, we've walked through the woods, we walked over the fields, we walked on concrete and as well as muddy paths. And again, thanks for coming on this little journey today while I'm having a loop round, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, really. Even though I got wet feet, I did enjoy it. So I'm going to head off to the road now and put everything away. And I'd like to thank the subscribers, and if you've not subscribed, please do. Click the like buttons and comment. And I hope to see you soon on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.